What's up? I'm Jeff Haynes from Tech Bargains, and this is the video unboxing of the Apple iPhone 5. That's right, Apple fans, your day has finally come. Now, if you happen to be an Apple fan or you need a brand new cellular device, Apple just released the iPhone 5 today, and people have been lining up for a couple of weeks just to get their hands on this brand new phone. Now, we just got one into the office, so we thought we'd open it up and show you exactly what you can expect when you get this brand new phone from Apple, or you happen to go down to an AT&T, Verizon, or Sprint store, or another electronics store looking for the phone. Now, obviously, it still keeps with the same Apple aesthetic. You know, it has the image of the device on the front, the Apple branding, and the name of the device on the side of the box. Now, one of the things that people will take note of with the iPhone 5 is that the phone has actually moved to a metallic back on the rear of the device as opposed to the glass back of the iPhone 4 and 4S. Now, that should definitely help protect the phone in case you accidentally happen to drop it. Of course, the other thing that people will be talking about is just how thin the device actually is. Now, I'll just put it right up next to the iPhone 4S, just so you have a sense of exactly what the difference in thickness happens to be. As you can see it right here, it's definitely a lot thinner and a lot slimmer than the older phones, and that's because Apple has really managed to re-engineer the device as it stands. The phone is 4.8 inches high by 2.3 inches wide and 0.3 inches deep, and it has a weight of 3.95 ounces. Now, we'll take a really quick walk around the phone before we get to the internal specs of the device. So here you happen to have the 4-inch screen, which is easily a ½ inch larger than the 4S itself, and that actually comes with a native resolution of 1136 by 640 at a 326 pixel per inch density. It also has the standard oleophobic resistant coating on the front to prevent a lot of smudges and fingerprints. So that is one of the primary features with the iPhone 5. It also has the front-facing camera, which you can use for FaceTime, as well as 720p video capture. It also has, obviously, the ubiquitous home button. On this side, you have, again, your volume mute switch and your volume up and down buttons. You have, obviously, your antennas on the top and the bottom. On the bottom here is actually one of the major changes to the iPhone 5, and I'll just try and move these aside for a little bit. You can see the headphone port is actually now on the bottom of the device instead of at the top, which was an obvious change from the iPhone 4S. You also have your speaker grills, but in the center here is the Lightning port for the phone, which is obviously replacing the 30-pin for the older Apple devices. This one is a completely new power cord, and we'll get into that in a little bit, but that is going to be one of the large changes, not only for the phone, but also for any accessories that you might happen to use with your iPhone. On this side, you only have a few more antennas. Obviously, the only thing on the top is the power button. The rear of the iPhone 5 has the metallic back, as I mentioned before. This is the black and slate version. It also comes in white and silver versions, and it also comes in 16, 32, and 64 gigabyte versions. This happens to be a 16 gigabyte iPhone right here. The notable feature on the rear of the iPhone 5 happens to be the 8 megapixel camera, which is very similar to that of the iPhone 4S. They just happen to have refined the lens and a lot of the elements for the camera. And the iPhone 5 can also take advantage of panorama mode, which happens to be one of the 200 enhancements within iOS 6 that stitches together photos that you happen to take of whatever environment you're shooting in to create one large panoramic shot. Now, as I mentioned, Panorama happens to be one of more than 200 enhancements that were featured in iOS 6, the newest Apple operating system, which was released on Wednesday. Along with Panorama mode, you happen to have voice turn-by-turn navigation, an enhancement to Siri which allows you to dictate tweets and check your sports scores, and you also get Passbook, which allows you to collect movie tickets, airplane tickets, and loyalty cards into one digital wallet. The iPhone 5 is powered by the A6 chip, the newest chip for the device, which happens to be twice as powerful as that found within the iPhone 4S. You're also supposed to be getting an enhancement to the battery life. Your talk time should be up to 8 hours on a 3G connection, and your browsing time should be up to 8 hours on a 3G or an LTE connection, or up to 10 hours on a Wi-Fi connection. So that's a really quick look at the iPhone 5, but we're going to take another look at what's included with the rest of the box itself. Now, obviously, as soon as you remove the top inserts. You happen to have the quick start guide, some of the information, and obviously the Apple stickers that everybody loves so much. But at the bottom are some of the newer tweaks that have been included with the iPhone 5 as well. So let's start right here with the Lightning cable. Now, as you can see, this is actually a Lightning to USB cable, and this is the newest evolution of the older 30-pin that has been around for oh so long. One of the really key parts of this cable is that it is digitally reversible, so it doesn't particularly matter whether you have it in this way or you turn it around the other way. You can still charge and or transfer your files without any problems whatsoever. That's going to be a really, really interesting and very key element for this cable. Of course, you have the adapter to plug in and charge your phone. Finally, we have the evolution of the old earbuds that a lot of people didn't like whenever you got a brand new iPod or iPhone. These are the new ear pods. And as you can see, they have a new shape which are designed to not only be more comfortable, but also to help direct sound directly into your ear canal. So that's a quick look at the brand new iPhone 5. Be sure to come back to our website in the upcoming weeks where we'll have a full review of this brand new smartphone. But would you like to win one for yourself? Well, we're actually giving away a gift card to win a brand new iPhone 5 right now. And there are a couple different options that you have to enter and win this new device. Option 1 is to like us on Facebook. Option 2 is to follow us on Twitter. Option 3 is to tweet the following link. Great hashtag giveaway. I just entered to hashtag win an Apple hashtag iPhone 5 from @TechBargains and include the bit.ly link that you see below. Option 4 is the one that gives you the most entries to win, which is to go to our website at techbargains.com and to create or log in to your user account, which earns you 1 entry into the giveaway. Now, each successive day that you return to techbargains.com and you log in using your user account, you earn an additional entry. Other rules for the contest can be found on our website. Good luck to everybody that enters, and for the latest coupons and deals on devices like the Apple iPhone 5, be sure to go to techbargains.com/Apple. To enter our monthly giveaway like this one, be sure to always go to techbargains.com/YouTube, and to watch our video unboxings, video reviews, and exclusive video features, be sure to go to techbargains.com/videos.